This segment of Packard Pokes At was made possible by patrons of the show and viewers like you. Please go to patreon.com/PackardPokesAt to help support the show. Thank you. There's a lot of countries out there that love their porn, and when it comes to porn, some enjoy it a little bit more than the rest. And Pornhub has known to keep stats on these kind of activities, what kind of porn gets watched, how long it gets watched, and a variety of different other statistics. So if you want to become a porn statistic, go to Pornhub.com. One of the countries out there that watches the longest amount of porn, and I mean, like 5 minutes worth of porn, 10 minutes worth of porn, and up to whatever amount of porn you can handle. It turns out that China weighs in at a whopping 14 minutes and 34 seconds. That's on average for the entire country. As they say, China has
Those
over...
horny little fuckers.
I know, right? They're watching porn for up to almost 15 minutes at a crack. So, and if what's the old saying that China has like 2 billion people in it alone, or maybe it's 5 billion, I don't know anymore. But it was really interesting how the stats break down on how the places work out here. Like for the United States, for example, has an average viewing time of 10 minutes and 17 seconds on average. Our neighbors to the north, Canada, 9 minutes and 52 seconds, so they get done a little faster. It's a little colder up there, so they have to get done a little quicker, I suppose.
Hey, what's that all about?
Now, what's really interesting here is that places that are communist countries, or they have a very strict religious laws, like Iraq, they weigh in at only 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So I think in those instances, because like for Iraq, for example, they don't leave it going for very long because they're afraid the neighbors are going to find out, and then they're going to have the blasphemy police come in and knock on your door.
No, they just blow their loads really quick.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that explains why they're sexually frustrated over there. If I was under those kind of rules, I'd be going too. So.
Yeah, what is it? Iraq, they blow their load in 5.5 minutes. I think like sex in Iraq, like actual, not masturbation, but actual sex is like, ooh, baby, Allahu Akbar. All right, they're done.
Well, hey, you know what? It's hard to argue with that, especially since the term "beneath the sheets" actually has a different meaning over there.
True enough. Joe, did you have any additional thoughts on that?
Well, yeah. What Pornhub does is they keep track of how long a video plays for, and then they do an average of it. So, like, you hit play, and then a few minutes later, 5, 10, 14 minutes in China's case, they click it off. So presumably the person who is watching that porn clip is done in that amount of time or less, and so they're able to give rankings to each of these countries. And like you said, China is like up 14.5 minutes. The United States is only 10 minutes and 17 seconds. But they also break down the states.
Yes.
Right? So where Packard lives, it's 10 minutes and 16 seconons.
Yep. That's all me. I like a good story. When I watch my porn, right. I like a good story.
Right. And you're actually, like, Wisconsin is actually that's a good score. California, 10 minutes, 43 seconds. Mm-hmm. Texas, 10 minutes, 20 seconds. New York, 10 minutes and 1 second. I take full responsibility for that. That is my fault. I'm really sorry. From now on, I'm just going to let the video, even if it's like 6.5 hours of bukkake, I'm going to let it play to the finish while I go take a shower. Because, you're just thinking of
the bukkake while you're showering, though, Joe.
The thing is I have a sense of pride for my state, pride for my nation, and I just can't let this stand. I need to get New York's numbers up. I need to get the United States numbers up.
Right.
So, men, come on. Just because you're grabbing that Kleenex doesn't mean you also have to hit stop.
Right.
Just, go rake leaves or something. Go mow the lawn. Go change the oil in your car. And when you come back, if it's still playing, just let it go.
Right. You know what I found surprising? Two things I found. One I didn't find too surprising, but one thing I did kind of find surprising. Hawaii logs in at 11 minutes and 26 seconds. Either they are either they're really getting on over there, or the lava's coming, they forget it's playing, and they leave, and they're like, "Oh shit, we left the porn running," you know.
It's the last thing they're thinking as their house is burning down.
Right. But the other thing I did not find that surprising is that the biobelt weighs in well over Wisconsin, up to 11 minutes and 17 seconds for Mississippi, which I think is the longest one that's on there other than Hawaii. So
I think the South's numbers is largely due to their inability to focus. You know, they're like clicking around on Pornhub and they're like, there ain't no sheep on here. Where's the pig videos? Dang gummit!
Well, that pig will be along pretty soon. We're just gonna leave it run for a little bit longer, you know. Dana, your thoughts?
Well, first of all, now we know where the phrase "made in China" comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also found that the best part of the map is the fact that the southern red states have the highest times, with Mississippi actually leading the pack with over 11 minutes, to which I say, finally, the South is number one at something good.
And you know that the thing is, Mississippi and everything else in every other class is always dead last, but in this case, they are number one. Well, number two, you know, second to Hawaii.
They don't finish high school, but they last longest when masturbating to internet porn.
Right. I saw that. I'm like, damn. In the continental United States, Mississippi is number one in internet porn. That should not surprise me. You know, those people are seriously repressed down there.
It's got to have something to do with climate. I mean, it's the warm weather. You know, in the northern states, we have a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. It's cold. No one wants to take the clothes off.
Yeah, it's cold. Freeze my dick
Gotta
off.
get some of those pocket hand warmers.
Yeah. Why's your crotch warm?
Gel that Trojan makes.
Right.
There you go. What name so? I know nothing of this.
I was saying, you know, those someone touch you had all those pocket warmers. Why's your crotch warm? Well,
I'm trying to get my state's numbers up.
And that's not all he's trying to get up.
One of the comments here, it said that somebody said the hits from China are mostly botnets downloading the videos for a re-upload elsewhere. So
That's awesome. That's so funny.
Sure they are. You only have Pornhub running on 3 computers instead of the normal 6 that you have.
right.